Mike Durr, and listen, I have to go through this series of explanations. It seems like, well, I do them over and over again. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a short video that kind of explains what we're looking for when we're asking for documents from you so that we can process your loan. So I'm going to start off with this list. I'm going to go through it as quickly as I can. First, there's the financial info that we need from you that are kind of the heart and soul of the loan application. And what that's going to be is 30 days worth of pay stubs. Now, most people get paid twice a month. Sometimes you get 3 payments a month. But what we need is pay stubs from your employer, then particularly helpful if they show a year-to-date income on there. So we need 30 days. Second thing, we're going to need 2 years worth of your W-2s or your 1099s, depending on how you get paid. And then we're also going to ask you for 2 years tax returns. So since it's 2010, we haven't filed yet, we're going to ask you for 2008, 2009. Once 2011 rolls around, we'll be asking for 2010, 2009. All right? Then this is the one that it seems like everybody kind of goofs up, but we want 2 months bank statements. And what we want is we want the full bank statement, pages 1 through 7 or 1 through 6. And the way you can tell is on the top of the page, it'll say 1 of 6. Now, even if that 6th page is blank, the underwriter's gonna ask for it. Okay, so we need 2 full months. Now, if you're pulling it off the internet, I always warn people that a lot of times the internet protects you by stripping out your name or any account number. If we get a bank statement that doesn't have your name or account number, guess what? We're not going to be able to use it. So just be aware of that. Other thing is, if you have investment accounts, and it could be a 401k, it could be mutual funds, it could be any kind of investment account, what we're going to need is 1 month, the most recent statement that you have from any of your investment accounts. Now, some of those investment accounts don't report every month. Maybe they reported every quarter. That's all right. We just need the most recent statement from those investment accounts, okay? Then, if you're coming up with a down payment and it's not obvious or it doesn't show up in your account, there's got to be a source of those funds. And underwriters are real picky about knowing what the source of those funds are. So it's real important that you explain if you're getting money as a gift from somebody or if you're selling something or just anyway, we just need to know where that source of your down payment money is coming from. So we will need that. And then obviously, if we're doing a purchase, we're going to need the executed contract. Now when I say executed, that means it's signed by all parties. Okay? Now a lot of times the realtor will get that to me, but if you have it, I can always get that from you too. Also, this is one that a lot of people miss. It's a copy of the earnest money check. Now what happens is when you execute a contract, you're writing a check to the title company. They're going to hold that money in escrow until we close, and then they apply it to your down payment. Well, what we want to do is we want to make sure that that earnest money check is cash. So what we're looking for is a copy from your bank that shows that the money has been withdrawn from your account and the check has been cashed. So that's what we're looking for there. Now, I go to this next one, inquiries. This is one that's recent, and what it is every time that you have your credit pulled, there's an inquiry on there, and it shows that, you know, Best Buy just pulled your credit. Well, what the underwriter is looking for on that is they're looking to make sure that you haven't expanded your debt. In other words, you've applied for some credit somewhere, and what they want to know is that you're not building or adding to your monthly obligations. So when they're asking for a letter of explanation on the inquiries, they're basically saying, what was the credit pulled for, and have you obtained additional liability? And when you're writing this short explanation, it can be very short, 1-sentence explanation. You just basically say, I was either shopping for mortgages or I was considering doing this, but I didn't do it. And really what they're looking for is just to make sure that they have the debt ratio calculated properly. So if you can answer that on the letter of inquiry. And then copies of your driver's license and your social security number. One key thing on the driver's license, it has to be current. It can't be expired. If it is expired, you're going to have to go get a new one. So just don't let that catch you early. And then homeowners insurance, not something that you have to do right away, but it is a good time to start shopping for homeowners insurance. And I always encourage you to get at least 3 quotes, just based on the way that the insurance industry works. And then finally, you always want to ask the seller if they have an existing copy of the survey. If they do, that's going to save you money. Now, when we bundle all these together, the last thing that I didn't put on my list is the disclosures that I'm going to send you. If you can get those signed and back to me, that allows me to process the loan in an expedient manner. And everybody wants to close on time. I want you to close on time. Your realtor wants you to close on time. The seller wants you to close on time. And it's all based on you getting this information back to me as fast as possible. So hopefully, I've gone through this explanation. This is really the majority of the information that we need to get your loan in process. The faster we get it in process, the quicker we close. So look forward to talking to you soon, and I hope this helps you, and we'll talk to you again soon. This is Mike Durr. Bye-bye.